All right, guys, we are putting a new AC condenser on here. Let's see what part number it is. Do I still have it? Oh shoot, did I tear it up? All right, that's what I got for 2001 Duramax. I ordered it from Summit Racing, so find that part number on Summit's website. All right, so they did provide two new studs. When you pull your original one out, you can either do one of two things. You can either reuse them, or if they provide new ones, I guess obviously use the new ones. And I already moved one over because I hadn't known these were here, but basically you take the two nuts, these are 13 millimeters, and tighten them together against each other. And then you would just take a wrench on that, the lower one, and you twist the inside one, and that's how you transfer studs over. See, it'll come all the way out. So in any event, whether it's this one apparently wasn't necessary because they give you new ones. That's what I would do for these. All right, so these top bolts were 10 millimeters. The side studs were 13, and the two in the back right here were 10. And I just went through here. It was a good time for me to do this because I have my radiator out, and I threw some cleaner down on my intercooler and threw some hot water on it. Better than nothing. I don't have a pressure washer or even a garden hose where I'm parked at right now, but when I see it, I don't think I hurt anything by using some cleaner and throwing some water, hot water on it. Anyway, this came out with the 4 10s, 1, 2, and then the 2 in the back. And you got to have these 2 in the back because this pulls forward just enough. I did not loosen up these bottom ones at all. It loosens up forward just enough that you can slide that in and out. And you got your 2 hose lines over here. Now, if you're doing this for maintenance and this is all you're doing, you're gonna want to get 2 gaskets. Maybe you can see it better on this one. Yeah. So I slid this forward. So this one went right about here. There you go. And as you can see, this section right there, so that is like a rubber gasket, O-ring. It's like a rubber washer, essentially. You're going to want to replace that when you have this off, just to ensure you have a leak-free seal. Finding a slow leak in your AC system is never something you want to do, so always replace new seals and new parts whenever you take stuff apart, if you can. I am planning to replace more of my AC system before I charge it up again, so I'm going to put the new one in and just reuse these for right now. And then once I have, I'm probably gonna get new hoses, a new compressor, probably gonna do the whole thing. And when I do that, I mean, I'll put in fresh seal in that. But if this is all you're doing, put a good seal in it and you'll be good, okay? So let me show you how this fits. I need 2 hands and I'm using a cell phone right now. But as you can see, if I pull this forward slightly, pull it forward with one hand, you'll get your 1.5 inches you need, and that'll be enough to slide it in. This one right here was my old one, 230,000 miles. Look on the back, it was clear, and that's how dirty the front was. Basically a different color. The new one that I got that came with it is all black permanently. All right, so, oh shoot. All right, this was very affordable. This was under 100 bucks. So I don't know if it's as good as the other one. It's definitely not an AC Delco unit, but we shall see. It sure looks like it's the same. Let's check the well, looks like it might be just a tad slimmer than the other one. So there's a chance we might go back with AC Delco at some point in the future, but right now that'll be what it is, since it's the same size and it fits. So let me put my phone down and I'll slide that back in. All right, now that this is back in, notice how everything's off to the right. I would get these connections See this right here? I'd get all these done. At least get them, well, the top one doesn't matter. You can access that one pretty easily. But the bottom one, unless you're pulling this out, the bottom one you kind of have to get it together at a certain distance that you can still access it with your wrench. I believe I did it with I was able to get this one with a ratcheting flex head box wrench, and I was, you know, able to get it just right. And so, but yeah, there's a rubber mount right here that the corner goes on, right, to hold it in place, and this will slide back over to be roughly, you know, where this spot is. This one's over a little too much. I should slide it back over. And but once everything's there, the holes will line up. So I don't know what a torque spec would be. I'm just gonna get this pretty snug. They weren't that tight to get them off. They were definitely just hand tight. I think if you go too tight, you're gonna ruin the rubber anyway. So like I said, if you're doing this for just this and nothing else, get the new sealing washers. You might need to go to, I don't know if a parts store is gonna have those. You might need to get those from the dealer, but get some good ones. Get AC Delco wherever you order them from. And this is a pretty quick job. I didn't think it'd be this fast in my first time doing this, but that's pretty quick. The only reason I did it because I just put on this. I got a new radiator over there, and I was like, well, shoot, I might as well do this too. And while this is apart, I'll kind of wash it up a little bit. The intercool is the most expensive individual item between these four, and I didn't quite have the budget to do this right now. I'll wait until I can do some other things together with that. But having a trans cooler, a condenser, and a radiator all fresh on my cooling stack will be fresh life for this 200,000 mile truck. Okay, whoops. All right, so this is where we're at right now. I was having problems getting this lower one to fit. First top one would be great, slide in great. This bottom one was actually giving me quite a few problems. But this is what I did, and I'm not sure if it's gonna work. I wonder if this means that this is just manufacturer error, or if this is not the right one for this truck. But someone said it was, so maybe it was just manufacturing error. Because what I had to do, see this one? The top one slid in great. The bottom one I had to hog out just so it would fit. It would not fit at all, and I think I bent it a hair just trying to make it fit the first time. So now it fits great. We took the old whatever drill that is, the old Ingersoll Rand drill, and we took, what size bit is this? This is a 15-30 seconds, and now it slides in perfectly. Now as you can see, it's just slightly off center, just slightly, but it doesn't seal down there. It seals with the sealing ring around the edge. So I figure some RTV, I'll just add some RTV if the gasket won't hold. Now I still don't have new gaskets. I'm going to be reusing these, so it probably won't be the best seal, but I think there's a possibility we might be replacing some more AC parts, so I'm not going to worry about a new gasket right now. When I get these new hoses, they're going to come with new gaskets, so at that time we'll do it then. But so that's my plan for right now. We're going to see if it works, and it fits. We're going to see if it actually holds any pressure, or if that is now going to force me to go buy the correct one. Or not a correct one, an OEM one, an AC Delco one. I forgot what brand this was, but it is definitely not OEM or AC Delco. So, but it does come with two studs. Looks nice. The original one was silver. This one's black. I'm not sure if that makes a difference. Color, if that means anything, like in terms of heavy dutiness or temp rating, or I don't know. We're just gonna find out. As long as I have cold AC, I don't really matter to me, because I know this fits. It's the right size in terms of dimensions, and I'll get it in the truck here for you. All right, so in terms of fitment, it fits, and it fits just fine. All right, so I got the rubber mounts underneath there and in position. They got a little tab on the back. See how there's a ledge right here? On the back side of the ledge, there's a little indent where this rubber goes, both sides. So it looks just like that. There's two of them, one out here and one in here. And that's where they were on the original one, and that's where they are at right now. Let's see, I got the nuts tight. That looks like it's got a good seal. The bottom one looks flush as well. So, you know, maybe I'll be in luck. Maybe this will all work out just fine. Everything's secure. I got the 2 bolts up here. Remember, this one, you kind of have, it's a rubber thing, so you're gonna have to compress it a little bit. Push down, so it compresses that a little bit till it's right in the way. Then you gotta lean forward a little bit, get that in. This one doesn't have an adjustment up and down, but it has an adjustment side to side. I think the hole's like a big oval. And move it to where you need to, and then that goes in. And then look at that, I got new radiator, original intercooler, new condenser, and new transcooler. So this summer here in Georgia, she should be running much cooler and with some good AC too. So at least that's my plan anyway. Everything's flowing nice, and I guess the next time the radiator comes out, maybe that'll be the time to do the intercooler. But for right now, this is what the budget. Oh, for the record, this unit right here was under $100. If you get the AC Delco one or anyone from AutoZone, they want a little over 200. So I'm not, like I said, that's because of the price difference. I'm not sure how good this one is, but it fits and it works, and it's from Summit, and the part number was posted below and earlier in the vid. And if you want to see more, this kid must have done that. If you want to see more of this old blue LB7 or the 065, follow for more, and I'll see you next time.